Hi guys! Today we are going to be talking about modal verbs. We are going to talk about must, have to, can, should, will, might, and may. Okay? So let's see. The first thing we need to know is the structure. When do we use this and how do we use this? So here we have the structure. We need the subject, then the modal verb, the verb, and the rest of the sentence. Okay? Here we have some examples. We have some subjects, modal verbs, verbs, and the rest of the sentence. Something that you need to take into account that is very important when we use modal verbs is the verb. Okay, as you can see in these examples, the verb doesn't change. Okay, even if we are talking about the third person. As you can see in this sentence, it says she doesn't have to buy an expensive gift. So we don't need to change buy for buys, right? So the verb is in the base form. We don't need to, we don't need ing, and we don't need an s for the verb in the third person. Okay, so this is very important when you are using the modal verbs. Let's go to the first modal verb. The first modal verb we are going to see is must and have to. We're going to see these two modal verbs that they are used for obligations, okay? So we are going to be talking about online classes in this opportunity. Rules and obligations for online classes, okay? For example, you must be on time for the class. This is an obligation. This is a rule that you must follow. Then we have, you have to present your workbook until Friday. Okay, this is another obligation. As you can see, we can use must or have to, and we can interchange them, okay, without difference. Let's see here, we have another sentence. It says, you mustn't turn off your camera. Okay, so this is a rule. So you don't have to go against the rule. Let's see the other one. When we are saying something that is not an obligation or is not a rule, we can say, you don't have to use a computer for the class. Okay? As you can see, this is not a rule. This is not an obligation. So it's not necessary. Okay? It's not necessary for you to use a computer for the class. So you can use your cell phone for the class. Okay? When there is no an obligation or rule, we can use you don't have to. It's not necessary. Okay? Let's move to the next modal verb. Let's see here. We have can. Can is used when we are going to talk about abilities and possibilities. Let's see here. Your abilities, things that you can or can't do. For example, I can't play soccer. I don't have the ability to play soccer. The other example, Lucas and Anna can dance salsa. Okay, so they have the ability to dance, so they can dance salsa. Then we have possibilities. Something is or is not possible to do. For example, you can ask the teacher. You have the possibility to ask the teacher. And the other one, Juan can't go to the party. Okay, so he doesn't have the possibility to go to the party. Maybe he's busy or he has something else to do. That's why Juan can't go to the party. Okay, let's move to the next one. Should. We use should when we want to give advice. Okay, for example, when we think that something is a good idea. we use the affirmative form. Alan has a fever. He should go to the doctor. Okay, Alan has a fever. He should go to the doctor. So we think that it's a good idea for Alan to go to the doctor. So that's why we use the affirmative way of should. And then we have here, something is not a good idea. When we are going to talk about something that is not a good idea, we use the negative form of should. So shouldn't. You shouldn't eat that. Okay, we can see here in the example, maybe we think that the food is awful. So that's why we say you shouldn't eat that. Okay, let's move to the next one. Will, might, and may. Okay, we use these three modal verbs when we are talking about predictions for the future. Okay, for example, when we are sure that something will happen, we use will. Okay, when we are sure that something will happen, we use will. For example, I will invite Sarah. Sharon will invite Sarah. She told me yesterday. So we are sure about this because she told me yesterday. So we say Sharon will invite Sarah. And then we have the negative form. Sharon won't invite Sarah. She told me yesterday. Okay? So we are sure that she won't invite Sarah because she told me that she won't invite Sarah. Okay? We can use the complete form. We can use will not, or we can use the contracted form, won't. Sharon will not invite Sarah, or Sharon won't invite Sarah. Okay. Then we have, when we think that something is possible to happen, but we are not sure, we use might and may. For example, here, Sarah might or may come to the party. Sarah might or may come to the party. So we think that she might come, but we are not sure about this. Or we can say, Sarah might not come to the party, or Sarah may not come to the party. We think that she may not come to the party, but we are not sure. Okay, so when we are not sure about something in the future, we use might or may. Might not or may not. But when we are sure about something that will happen in the future, we use will or won't or will not. Okay, so these modals are used for predictions. Let's see some examples here. Let's talk again about abilities. Okay, for example, here we have this boy. This boy is called John, and we can say, John can sing really well. Okay, so this is his ability. And here we have the other example. It says, she can't sing. So she doesn't have the ability to sing. Then we have possibilities. It says, can Alex go out tonight? Okay, we are asking, can Alex go out tonight? And the answer is no, Alex can't go out tonight. He has to study for a test. Okay, so it's not possible for Alex to go out because he has something else to do. Then we have here, math is really difficult. Can you help me, please? I can help you with the homework. I'm free tomorrow. So it is possible for her to help to help her partner. Okay, so that's why she says, I can help you with the homework. I am free tomorrow. Okay, then we have advice. She said, what should I do? She's asking for advice. Ella le está pidiendo un consejo. So what should I do? You should call your mom. It's very late. Okay, so these are some of the modal verbs that we can use for different reasons in different situations. Okay, so I hope this could help you. And if you have questions, you can ask during the class. Okay, bye bye. See you guys.